Hi guys, so one stop on my itinerary is the sculpture Start by David Davis, which you might know as the Ugly Statue. So who is the sculptor? So he actually did his bachelor's at CIA and his master's at CWRU, and he majored in fine arts. And he really had a focus on visual theory, and a lot of his work involved geometry. So I chose to stop because it has a little bit of mythology behind it, and I also always have to walk past it on my walk to class, or really my walk anywhere because I live at the dorms. So first of all, it's nicknamed the Ugly Statue by the community, which adds a little bit of culture to the piece. And then there's also the superstition that walking under the piece will cause you to not be able to graduate. So this adds a little bit of interaction to the piece because you want to try to avoid walking under it, if you believe in the superstition, that is. So it makes sort of the walk a little bit more exciting because you get to look at it and you also get to sort of interact with the culture behind it. So, because of those reasons, I think it creates enchantment. But there's also such a purposeful background behind how he created this piece. So, he always starts with the harmonic grid. So, this is a 3 by 1 rectangle that he starts with that you can see. I've kind of drawn out what I believe he might have started with on the left. And you can see he kind of cuts out some pieces and it has a little bit of color. And then you can see he manipulates it over here and bends it, folds it, cuts out pieces, does some like twisting and things like that, cuts out stuff. And you can sort of see that this silver circle part would attach to this part, and you can kind of connect it. And you can kind of see how he might have started with this and gotten out to this. And you can see he manipulates it in a way that creates rectangles and triangles and circles because he was really interested in geometry. Um, the title is also significant because it's called Start, and um, the piece is placed at the freshman dorms, which is where most walks would start. It's also shaped after the letter A, which is the beginning of the alphabet, and it's also encourages you to start at one side of the sculpture and end at the other sculpture when you're looking at it. You start at the red part, and then you follow towards the cooler colors, going towards yellow, and then going towards the silver portion of it. And that is kind of enchanting, I believe. Even though a lot of people think it's ugly, I think it's kind of interesting, the culture and the meaning behind the piece of artwork. Thanks for watching.